Learners of class 10, welcome to the wonderful world of English language classroom. Learners, we are doing the poem How to Tell Wild Animals in lesson 3, English language textbook class 10. We have seen in the first episode how wild animals behave, how you can identify. So, Kriti?
Yes, sir.
So, let's continue.
Sure, sir.
Okay. Now, learners, you must have read after the first episode. If not, you read again. Then let's for the benefit of learners, let's recall or refresh the ideas of the poem. So, how to tell wild animals. So, what did the poet do in the first episode, or what did we do in the first episode? Yeah.
Sir, we actually identified through the poem how to identify the animals.
So, we learned how to identify.
Yeah, how
okay,
to
come on,
identify.
I'm going to ask you, how will you identify Asian lion?
Sir, it's a tawny beast.
Tawny.
It's roars.
Yeah.
It's roars and it's large.
Okay, what about Bengal tiger?
So, Bengal tiger, it's described as black stripes on a yellow ground and it's going to eat you and it's usually roaming around.
Fine, it roams around.
Yeah.
And leopard?
So, leopard is described as
It doesn't roar.
it doesn't roars. Its spots is peppered and it's going to lap again.
And then
eat you.
Then what does the bear do?
So, bear is going to hug you.
Before killing
you.
Fine.
Yes, sir. And it's also going to give you like more caress.
Tight
hug if it's going to eat you.
Fine.
Yeah.
All right. And crocodile?
Crocodile will cry, weeps,
but ultimately kills you.
And eats you.
Okay, with its own pretension.
Yes,
that's
sir.
right. We do not know whether crocodile pretends. The poet believes. So let's also believe.
Yeah.
Then the last word, chameleon.
Chameleon. Sir, it's described as a small animal which does not have any ears and does not have any wings, and it camouflages with the background.
Fine. And when there is no other animal, you can see him.
Yes.
Fine. All right. Now, come on. Let's read the poem once again in order to get the deeper meaning of it. So, let me ask you to do that. Come on.
Sure, sir. How to tell wild animals. If ever you should go by chance to jungles in the east, and if there should to you advance a large and tawny beast, if he roars at you as you are dying, you will know it is the Asian lion. Or if sometime when roaming round, a noble wild beast greets you with black stripes on a yellow ground, just notice if he eats you. This simple rule may help you learn the Bengal tiger to discern.
Okay, the Bengal tiger is noble and wild.
Yes,
because we
sir.
have to notice it, why he is noble. Learners, understand, animals are always noble. It's we humans, we are not noble, and we strive to be noble. Yeah, fine.
If strolling forth a beast you view, whose hide with spots is peppered, as soon as he has leapt on you, you will know it is the leopard.
Okay.
It will do no good to roar with pain, he will only lap again.
Okay, he will not roar. He will only just bounce and bounce, lap again.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Okay. Then?
If when you're walking round your yard, you meet a creature there who hugs you very, very hard, be sure it is a bear. If you have any doubts, I guess he will give you just one more caress.
Okay, so he hugs you to finish you off. Okay, fine.
Though to distinguish beasts of prey, a novice might nonplus, the crocodile you always may tell from the hyena thus. Hyenas come with merry smiles, but if they weep, they are crocodiles.
Okay, what's the difference between crocodile and hyenas?
Hyenas are going to smile and crocodiles are going to weep.
Okay, but both will
kill you.
Ultimately finish you off.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
Fine. All right.
The true chameleon is small, a lizard sort of thing. He hasn't any ears at all and not a single wing. If there is nothing on the tree, it's the chameleon you see.
Okay, when there is nothing on the tree, you will find the chameleon, but he will be hiding in with the color of the background.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. All right. Learners, you also read many a time. Why it is important to read? Each word is used in a typically different manner in a poem. It's not prose, it's not an article or a report. Come on. Now, I'm going to ask you to do for learners. Learners, you also try that. Draw a column here.
Okay, sir.
And write about the animal using the phrases used here. Describe each animal.
Okay, sir.
Come on. Let's take up what? Asian lion first.
Okay, sir.
Okay, come on. So, you will be speaking out and telling the learners. Let's look at the lines there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what are you going to write? The characteristics,
Okay.
appearance,
Okay.
actions. Three things. The poet brings in three things here: the characteristics of the animal, actions, and the effect on us. Come
Okay.
on.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir.
Now,
So, sir,
need not write complete sentence.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
large,
Large, tawny.
tawny,
Tawny is also large. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
then Asian also they have described.
Okay, it's specific. This line is mostly available. Asian line is a special category,
Yes, sir.
and you will not find elephants and lions, if I am right, in Europe. You will find in Africa and Asia only. Hot climate they live.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Asian lion. But what about the other actions of the animal?
Sir, it roars.
Roars, fine. Tawny beast, huh?
Yes, sir. So we
Okay,
can
fine.
say beast.
The tawny beast, fine.
Okay.
Because there's a difference between animal and a beast. Beast is beastly.
Okay.
It will be wild. It will kill you. It will kill people
Okay.
for food.
Okay.
Fine. Come on. Now, are you happy with the these words and phrases?
Yes, sir.
To describe Asian lion?
Yes,
Come on, let's move on to
Bengal tiger.
Bengal tiger.
So, sir, firstly, they are roaming around.
They roam around. That means generally tigers roam around more than lion.
Okay.
That's the roaming around. Fine.
Then noble.
Noble. It's not noble alone.
Yeah.
What's that?
Noble wild.
Wild beast.
Beast.
Okay. Look at learners. The poet uses the word beast, beastly, referring to all these animals because they are wild. Okay, fine. Come on.
Then it says black stripes.
Yeah. Stripes. Yeah.
On a yellow ground.
Okay. So read again Asian lion. What are the characteristics?
Large,
Fine.
tawny, Asian, roars, beast.
Okay, fine. It's also region. Okay, then.
For tiger, roaming around, noble wild beast, black stripes on a yellow ground.
There you wrote Asian.
Yes, sir, that's
Here,
Bengal.
Bengal. See, the Bengal tiger is known for its characteristics, and still it's becoming what's that? Endangered.
Extinct.
Endangered. So we need to protect them. Come on, let's
It's
move on.
also our national animal.
Oh yes, it's also India's national animal.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Come on, let's move on to the next animal.
Okay, sir. Leopard.
Leopard, the fastest animal.
So we can say beast.
Beast, of course. All of them are beast. Beastly, if
Yes,
not.
sir.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Then spots
How are the spots?
is peppered.
Oh, fine, right. It's like pepper, scattered. Fine.
Then it doesn't roar.
Okay. It won't make any noise.
Yeah.
Just come to on. What's it? Lep. Look at the. Let's use the word lep and lep.
Okay, sir.
Sorry.
And lastly, lep and lep.
Okay. Come on.
Then comes the bear. So they says they will be walking around our yard. So walking round our yard.
Then
Hugs you very, very hard.
First he hugs you nice.
Yeah.
then caress you.
Yes, sir.
hard. Yeah, fine. Go ahead. You are right.
So I will say hugs you hard.
Then
It's going to caress.
ultimately eating you.
Yes.
Come on. Okay, now these are the two more animals. Come on, let's move on to other animals. Come on. Who are they?
Hyena.
So let's put together.
Okay.
Hyena and
Crocodile.
Okay. This side you write hyena
sir.
and crocodile here. Fine.
Okay, sir. So for hyena,
Smiles.
They both are described as beasts of prey.
Okay. All of them are actually beasts of prey.
Yes, sir.
Fine. They had to kill some animal or some living thing, then eat.
Yes, sir. So for hyena, they say novice might non plus.
Okay. Then novice like us who do not know about these animals. Novice means someone who starts a new job.
Okay. Yes, sir.
He is a novice. Beginner will not know how they behave because one smiles, the other weeps. Fine. Come on.
Okay. So then they say hyenas with merry smiles.
Okay. Hyenas smile.
Yes, sir.
Whereas crocodile?
They weep. So for crocodile, they say weeps.
Ultimately, both of them?
Kills you.
Okay, fine.
Yes,
then next animal?
Next is the chameleon. It is small. It's like a lizard.
Okay. Then what it has, what it doesn't have.
Okay. So it doesn't have ears.
Then?
Doesn't have wings.
Fine. But it doesn't eat anybody.
Yes, sir. It doesn't eat.
But it eats
Yeah.
insects, small animals,
Yeah.
no? Yeah.
And
Reptiles, maybe, I don't know. It may eat flies and all.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
And
So, but the poet doesn't say it.
yes, sir. And in the poem, it's described as he's doing nothing on the tree. So
No, if there is nothing on the tree.
nothing on the tree.
If there is nothing on the tree, you will find him.
Okay.
That's what.
Yeah.
Read carefully.
Okay, sir.
If there is nothing on the tree,
It's
the chameleon you can
see.
see. Yeah,
Okay.
fine. Come on. Go ahead.
Okay. So I can say it.
It will be
It hides. We can say.
hides and it lives in isolation.
Okay.
Aloof. Many
Hides.
animals. Lives alone.
Okay. Lives alone.
Come on. Let's look at what we have written. I'm going to give you learners some writing tasks based on this. Okay. Let's begin with Asian lion, the first animal. So, can you say it in sentences? Come on. Asian lion.
So it is large. Asian lion is also a tawny beast.
Wild beast.
Wild beast. It's Asian lion, so it is
It lives
from Asia.
yeah.
It roars a lot, and it's described as a beast.
Wild beast.
Wild beast.
Okay. Tiger.
Tiger is seen roaming around, and it's also described as noble wild beast.
You have to qualify, explain a wild beast. A beast. Suppose if I say he's a what's that? Noble thief or noble murderer. Will you accept it?
No, sir,
Then,
I will not.
so noble wild beast. Learners, let us qualify that. We leave it to you. But the animal does what it is supposed to do. But we humans do what we are not supposed to do, and what some of the things which are evil, which are bad to ourselves and others, we do. That's why the poet is bringing in his humor noble, but wild beast. Okay, come on, go ahead.
Then it's described as black stripes on a yellow ground, and it's a Bengal tiger.
It's found in Bengal.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Bengal includes Bangladesh also.
Okay.
That's what. Fine. Yeah.
Leopard. It's described as beast. Spots is peppered. Then it doesn't roars.
Doesn't roar. Okay. Doesn't roar.
Okay. And it lep and lep.
Okay. Lep and bounce on us. Okay. Then bear.
Bear is seen walking around our yard.
Okay, you can spot him in our neighborhood.
Okay.
And all of a sudden it might come. Okay.
Yes, sir. Then it hugs you hard to kill you. And then lastly it caress you.
Okay, in order to eat you. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All these wild animals have one quality common. They make it except the chameleon.
Chameleon,
okay,
yes, sir.
Fine. Come on now.
Then hyena and crocodile. They are described as beasts of prey, but the hyena is also described as novice might non plus.
No, we will not understand. No, poet says, let's look at the line. Come on, let me read out. Though to distinguish beasts of prey, a novice might non plus, the crocodile you always may tell from the hyena thus, hyenas came with merry smile, but if they weep, they are crocodile. So a person who doesn't know this will not understand. So, so that is what novice.
Okay.
The person new to the job. The person doesn't understand the thing. So he will see that, oh, this smiles, it may not kill, and it cries, it's with me. No, but they will do. Okay. Chameleon.
Okay. Chameleon is described as small. It's like a lizard. It doesn't have ears. It doesn't have wings. It hides, and it lives alone.
Okay, that's what the poet says. If there is nothing on the tree, you can see the chameleon. Fine. Now, I have a question for you, both the learners and you. The Asian lion, tiger, bear, who else? Leopard. Then the other one.
Crocodile and hyena.
They are wild animals. They kill you. But chameleon is not.
Yes, sir.
So why does the poet bring in chameleon along with the other wild animals? Chameleon you can see in our neighborhood also, but we don't trouble them and they don't trouble us. So why? I am leaving to you learners again. Of course they are wild animals.
Yes, sir.
In one way you can find them in forest, and different kind of chameleon, different kinds of leopards. Okay, now the question is, for you learners, she has described them by with some phrases, some words and phrases to describe. Now you will have to write at least 7 to 10 sentences of each animal the poet has described. So it's a writing activity, number 1. Come on, try, follow the process approach to writing, which we have discussed, I think more than 3-4 lessons, videos in class 10 as well as class 9. You can watch them, or it will appear on your eVidya channel. Then follow that, or let us tell them the process approach to writing. How will they do?
Sir, firstly they are going to write a rough
draft. First of all, they jot down the points.
Yes, sir.
Then
they are going to
make an outline. Then
they are going to revise it.
No. Write the first draft.
Revise it. Then revise it. And then finalize it.
That's a process to writing. Follow it. This is how every good writer begins to write, and whenever they write, they make many drafts. So learners, that's what. Come on. Now the poem is said or described as humorous poem. What makes the poem humorous?
Sir, actually basically the poet is trying to make a bond or make a link with the characteristic of the animals, which are wildly, beastly, and he is explaining it in a very humorous way.
That means if you want to identify a tiger, it will come this way and bounce on you, then it's a tiger.
Yes.
So it is expressed in the words he has used. Look at the words given here, given there. Look at it, tawny beast, and when it bounces on you, when you are dying, you will understand it's Asian lion. Then the same way, tiger,
noble wild beast.
Wild beast. Well,
Yeah.
that's the description.
Yes,
but as one bouncing, you will die. As you die, you will understand it is tiger, the Bengal tiger.
Yeah.
The same way, when a leopard lep, look at the words used, lep, and the words like no, as you are dying, that makes the poem humorous. Learners, you may notice many things. Now, a question to you again,
Yes, sir.
both of you. Do we need a place to confine animals and we watch and we get the pleasure or happiness by watching them? Is it required? Zoos are required.
Sir, I don't think so zoos are required, but they have become, like we can say, a necessity of the city.
Fine. And let me tell you, learners, I am old enough to, I have seen a lot of circus in those days. Even in 90s, 20 years ago, we had a lot of circus companies coming to every village, mini towns. Then you will see many animals performing.
Yes, sir.
Elephant would be operating a motorbike, lion jumping. It is now not there.
Yes, sir.
Entire Europe, America, it was a big entertainment. It's just simply
Vanished.
slowly vanished and banned. So the same way, I think, I don't know whether I have authority to say, we should not have zoos. Let them live in jungles. We may visit them to see. That there is the famous Kruger Park in South Africa, I mean in Africa. It's almost kind of, I think, 200 kilometers of dense forest, I mean in the African sense, because they are kind of desert-like. There you will see animals roaming, and the people who go to watch them, see them, are in the cages,
confined.
In the cages.
Yeah.
We go in cages to see. This is how we need to think. So, learners, the another aspect you may discuss with your friend, in classmates in the classroom, the teacher is, do we need zoos in today's context? So, learners, we close it here. Before closing, let's listen to the poem again. Would you read out again?
Sure,
I have made you read out many a time.
No
Come
problem,
on.
sir.
Learners, it means that you also will have to read. Come on. Yeah.
How to tell wild animals. If ever you should go by chance to jungles in the east, and if there should to you advance a large and tawny beast, if he roars at you as you are dying, you will know it is the Asian lion. Or if sometime when roaming round, a noble wild beast greets you with black stripes on a yellow ground, just notice if he eats you. This simple rule may help you learn the Bengal tiger to discern. If strolling forth a beast you view, whose hide with spots is peppered, as soon as he has leapt on you, you will know it is the leopard. It will do no good to roar with pain, he will only leap and leap again. If when you are walking round your yard, you meet a creature there, who hugs you very, very hard, be sure it is a bear. If you have any doubts, I guess he will give you just one more caress. Though to distinguished beasts of prey, a novice might nonplus, the crocodile you always may tell from the hyena thus. Hyenas come with merry smiles, but if they weep, they are crocodiles. The true chameleon is small, a lizard sort of thing. He hasn't any ears at all and not a single wing. If there is nothing on the tree, it's the chameleon you see.
Okay, thank you very much. Learners, deliberately we haven't discussed anything about the poet. You Google or read, go to library, consult books, find out who the poet is. I don't even know which nationality he or she belongs to. This is your job. And why we ignore the poet is a poem has its meaning without the poet. So let's understand at the school level. Maybe in the university we go to the age of the poet, means the time in which it was written, the political, social connotations and denotations. That's for a deeper thing. Now let me thank you, Kriti, and the learners. Learners, read the poem many times, then decode it. The poetry has its own language, understand it, and once you understand, look at the poetic devices like metaphor, simile, rhyme scheme, and many of the things, she picked up many of the words, then we call it keywords, and in order to understand and write it. I think learners, we have done the job. You also do it as a follow-up job, and your teachers will tell you how to do further and better. Till then, take care. We meet you in next episode, in the next lesson.